Hello Taurus! Welcome to my channel, The Mother Speaks Tarot. My name is Allison. My channel is still pretty new. It's just over a year old, so if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. If you've already subscribed or if you subscribed today, thank you. Thank you so much. It's free for you, but it really helps me out. Also, liking really helps me as well. Thank you all so much if you do. And also, subscribed or not, welcome. I'm happy to have you. I love you all. For those of you who are new and don't know, I'm also an author. I'm writing a series. It's an action adventure love story. It's on superhero twin flames. It's called Perception, the Two Yet One. Book 1 here. And I've read this book aloud live on Facebook and uploaded all those videos here to YouTube for you to enjoy for absolutely free. Just know that book 2 is already published and available. All the links that you need for my books are in the description box below. If you would like to schedule a personal reading with me, the information to contact me to request one is also in that description box. All right, so welcome and welcome back everybody. As I usually do, I'll try to give you a quick description of what I'm focusing on here this week. You know, it's been kind of in the back of my head. I think that the planet has been talking to me. I'll just call her Gaia. She's talking to me, and I think what she wants me to do is at least give her at least 1 week of messages per season. And I haven't asked for any messages from her, I don't think, for this summer. And summer is just about over. The 21st or the 22nd of September, I believe, will be the autumn equinox. So I've decided to do this week. So I have only one tarot deck that I will use for Gaia. It's her own personal deck that she asked me for. And it's the Nature Spirit Tarot by Jean Marie Herzl. Okay, I even emailed Jean Marie here. She is such a wonderful person. I asked her if she minded if I, what she thought about if I used this on my channel, and how that it's, specifically for Gaia to speak through, and she was delighted. So check her out. Just go ahead and Google this, the Nature Spirit Tarot, if you want to buy it for yourself. It's really a beautiful, beautiful deck. I really love it a lot. Now, when I asked Gaia which oracles that she wanted me to use, she pointed this one out. I barely ever use this one. It's because it's very small. I usually just use it for personal readings. It's by Tony Carmine Salerno, but Gaia wanted me to use it today instead of the bigger ones that I have, so we'll be doing that. And I wasn't sure until, now I know why. The other oracle, I'm going to pull one card. Here, I'm going to actually just not use the books here. I'm going to use her, the book that comes with it. This is the oracle from my friend, April Mangino. She is an artist, an astrologer, and a photographer. She's very wise, very wise. And this is called the Union of the Heart and Mind Oracle cards here. Artistic inspiration for inner soul growth. Okay, I believe I've got the link for her deck down in the description box if you would like to buy it. I think I'm the only tarot reader on YouTube at this time who has the pleasure of using this deck. She's very like I said, she's very wise, she's very intelligent. So I'm going to read from the book for one of her cards. And I just think that they go very well together. Part of Gaia's message has been, the last 2 readings that I've done, is uniting the heart and the mind, which is why Gaia asked me to use April's decks. April spends a lot of time outside appreciating the beauty of our planet, so Gaia is very familiar with her, and said, basically her, I forgot to neaten this up, that her deck would be the best. All right, so If I need to clarify, I'm going to go ahead and use The Tarot of the Cloisters by Michelle Leavitt. Okay, so another thing I'm adding to my beginning spiel is this, what kind of reader I am. You know, I am a twin flame reader. That's what my books are all about. What is twin flame? Twin flame is basically when you're on the spiritual path and you are able to balance your masculine and feminine energies. Everybody has masculine energies, everybody has feminine energies. And when they are in balance, you become your own twin flame. You give off an aura that I call glory. Okay? In the Thoth deck, the Temperance card is called art, and that is exactly what the Temperance card is that's how I see it. Okay? So basically, I read for people who are on a spiritual path consciously every day. Okay? Like when I was a child, I gave my life to God. I had no idea that there was the goddess out there. So I said, God, if you need my life, I give it to you. And I was only 9 years old. Later on, when I'm 23, I get a reading from a very, very accurate psychic. And she told me I was a twin flame and that I would meet a counterpart later on in my life. And that's exactly what happened. And that's how I'm here. Okay, I didn't say to myself, oh, I'm going to be twin flame or I want to be twin flame. It just kind of happened to me. So whether you call it twin flame or divine love, it doesn't matter to me. If you aren't even with a counterpart right now, that's fine. Because what happens is when you become your own twin flame, you give off this energy and it attracts a counterpart. So that's basically what happened to me. So whether or not you believe in twin flame or it's a divine union, because the people who walk the path to enlightenment, who purposely work on themselves, consciously work on themselves to become better and better and better people, that is spiritual, that is divine. They become a divine being. And so when you attract another divine being, that is a divine union. Okay? So with that said, as a reader, I read minor arcana cards for, so the point of all that, I'm so sorry. The point is that unless you consciously walk a spiritual path each day, I'm not sure I'll be the reader for you. Okay. Now, as a reader, I read minor arcana cards as messages about your free will. I read major arcana cards as messages about your divine blueprint. That is the plan that you wrote as your higher self before you incarnated so that you would encounter important lessons of life that, when learned, raise the vibration and the wisdom that is encoded in your soul. It is possible to lower in vibration during a lifetime because of the power of your free will. Okay? But if you can manage to rise lifetime after lifetime, or even significantly during one lifetime, such as now, you may become what they call enlightened, like Buddha, Jesus, Isis, and Thoth, and many, many, many others that have affected a great deal of positive change on our planet. So when I'm looking at your major arcana, it's a lot like looking at your destiny, but it is not exactly because of the power of your free will. There are times that things happen that are way beyond our control. We know there's no way we could have controlled that. Those are written into our divine blueprint that way. Those times are indicated to me by the Wheel of Fortune card or an unusually large number of major arcana in your spread. You have neither. Okay, so let's get started. Right off the bat, you've got the High Priestess. So we are focusing on your intuition. This is the energy that is at the heart of everything. Okay? Everything that's going on right now has to do with your intuition. Okay? It has to do with, this is right side up as well. So this means that, first of all, this is also Isis. This is Virgo. This is a strong-minded feminine energy. Okay? This is seeing beyond the veil, just knowing. Knowing by not really knowing, but just knowing. Okay? The High Priestess talks about secrets. She doesn't talk a whole lot. She withdraws. She isn't, a talkative person. She just knows. So this is your intuition that Spirit wants you to focus on. She is the number 2 in the major arcana. And then what we have here is a progression with the number 3 with the Empress. Okay, so this is Libra and you. You. Your energy is the Empress card. Okay, so what we have here is with Virgo and with Taurus. Yes, there's Libra too, but this is very grounded energy. Okay, this is what's at the heart of everything, and this is what is crossing this energy, which is affecting it or working with it. And I just feel like you're very psychic right now. You're very grounded with all this earth energy. You are very abundant. Your feminine power right now is very balanced, very strong. Okay, she is the Queen of Queens. She has mastered all of the Queen's energies in the tarot, which is swords, which is her mind. She's the master of her mind. The Queen of Cups, she's the master of her emotions, the master of her heart. She's controlled her emotions. Queen of Wands, she is magnetic, she is powerful, she is confident, she is strong-minded, she is attractive. Okay, and what's the next one? Oh, Queen of Pentacles. She is abundant. She is kind. She is a nurturer. She is mother energy. Okay? She's got her health and her wealth down. She knows what's up. Now, something I just got. You may intuitively know that you are pregnant. The Empress is often pregnant. Here we have this lovely, I think she's a dove, but she's got this little poof of the 12 stars on her head, which I think is really beautiful. I really love the heart chakra here in the shape of this is the Star of David, but this is also the heart chakra's star. It's sacred geometry. Okay, this owl is also holding sacred geometry. Both of these birds are white, so I feel like you're very pure. You may be even pure of heart. Okay, but these two energies together are telling me that Spirit is really focused on your feminine energy, your feminine energy is very balanced. I'm being shown right now that the 2 and the 3 together equal a 5, and a 5 is change. So this balance, this power of your feminine is bringing some sort of change. So this is really awesome energy to start out with, Taurus. I love to see signs with their own cards show up in the reading. Now, this is what is at the root of everything. You have recently had some sort of victory. You are the victorious warrior coming home. Everybody celebrating you, everybody giving you pats on the back. Grateful. Whatever you did was really beautiful. You listened to your intuition. You were generous somehow, maybe, and abundant. Maybe you were very giving. And something that you did led to a victory. I have a feeling you may have helped someone, okay? But like I said, you may intuitively know that you're pregnant, and so that is also a victory, especially if that's something that has been hard for you. The next energy that I read is your recent past that is moving out of your life at this time, and you have not had any peace of mind. You have not had any rest. This is the 4 of Swords, which is all about resting, taking some time out. This is, to me, this is a lot like the Minor Arcana Hermit card, and the Hermit goes by themselves to just kind of recuperate and recover. You may have not been able to recover from something. Like if you keep throwing up or something, maybe. But you know, it could also be that this is moving out of your life because you didn't have any peace of mind before, because you hadn't done this before. Either you hadn't gotten pregnant yet, or you hadn't been generous with someone. I don't know. Whatever you did here that was victorious, I think that you got over this, because the Four of Wands, the Four of Swords, for me, swords is intellect, it's the mind, it's your thoughts, but it's also a card of rest and peace. And so for me, the Four of Wands is your peace of mind card. This is in the reverse, so I think that maybe you haven't had that peace of mind. But you may also be in a state of recovery. But this is the energy that is your recent past that's moving out of your life at this time. These energies can move back into your life. Just saying that this is what's leaving your energy at this time. For me as a reader, these two cards right here are future cards, and what we've got here is the Seven of Swords. Okay, so more Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius energy, air energy, mind energy. This is some sort of deception. Somebody may be trying to get away with something. Somebody may be trying to deceive someone else. Or you see how this blue jay or whatever is trying to take off with these Five of Swords? They're trying to get away with something. Okay? And whatever they're trying to get away with may end up in a change. Okay, so yeah, that's why I got this whole, these two energies here are bringing a change, okay? And that's exactly what the Death card is. It's not number 5. Number 5 is the Hierophant, but death definitely is change. It's a sudden change. This card doesn't necessarily mean physical death, first of all. That's why I didn't even mention it, okay? But this is a big change, a major change in your life that kind of changes everything. But this isn't just the end of something. This is endings and beginnings, okay? You see the sun coming up? This freaks me out a little bit because it's like a bird. I don't know why that freaks me out a little bit, but you think that this skeletal bird would freak me out, but nope, it's that one right there. Anyway, so death is a Scorpio energy. This is the card of Scorpio. This is water energy. So this is speaking to me about your intuition. Water is intuition. Water is also your subconscious. Your subconscious is what knows everything, and that's where our intuition gets all its wisdom from. Okay, so I really feel like these cards are connected here. They're right next to each other as well. Okay, the High Priestess and the Death. Yeah, definitely, because look at, they're both, I mean, this looks like water, and then the water edges up to a little bit of earth, but this is water, you know? And see, the High Priestess is surrounded by water as well, and these blue lotuses. I think this is a crow. There's a fly on the wall. Like somebody is watching this happen, Taurus. Now, the other thing that we can get from the Seven of Swords is like somebody could be trying to deceive themselves. Look at how both of these birds are looking this way. But this is also a tricky situation. Okay, this doesn't always mean that somebody's deceiving you and then this is somebody's trying to steal from you. Sometimes this is somebody trying to steal your ideas, because swords are all about the mind, and this is somebody trying to steal, trying to get away with something. So to me, that equals somebody trying to take your ideas, your intellectual properties. But death is also an ending. Something is going to end, and then there's going to be a rebirth. So this tricky situation, it may just be something that you have to navigate. Maybe you just really need to listen to your intuition here and use your kindness and your generosity. And I believe that is, what's going to have this rebirth, okay? Because death is rebirth as well. And I've been getting this message from the Death card recently. It's I feel like Spirit wants everyone to really know that parts of us are dying. Old Allison dies and a new one is born. Okay, that's Phoenix energy. All right. So, this could just be a really tricky situation, but it finally ends and it brings some kind of rebirth. Now, this is your hope card. What do we have here? We've got the Queen of Wands. Okay, so the Queen of Wands, like I was saying, she's very powerful, she's very confident, she's very magnetic. This is your hope card here, Taurus. So this is weird because this Queen of Wands is in the reverse. When the Queen of Wands is in reverse, she's very tired. Okay, she has spread out her energy too much and now she's cranky. Okay, this is a vicious temper. This is a fiery temper. This is somebody who can be manipulative and can burn you. Okay, so as a hope card, I really don't know what is up with that. So we are going to go ahead and ask the Tarot of the Cloisters. I pre-shuffle before each reading, but I'm going to just shuffle one more time. There we go. Okay. What's up with this Queen in reverse, Queen of Wands in reverse as a hope? Okay, that went flying, so that was very powerful, very fiery energy here. What do we got? Oh, I sounded like my grandpa. My grandpa is 102, and he speaks mostly Spanish, and sometimes when you show him something, he goes, oh. Okay, so the Fool is a new beginning. It's a new spiritual path. Okay, so I feel like somehow this Queen of Wands, you're hoping will start anew. Either anew with you or, you could be feeling really tired and you're hoping to start something. The Fool is a new spiritual path. The Fool is also Aries energy. Okay, Aries is fire energy, just like this Queen of Wands here. Okay, Aries is also the first zodiac sign in the sign in the zodiac, and it's also a cardinal sign. That's why it's a really good sign for the Fool, because it's cardinal signs begin things. Okay, so I just feel like you just want some new spiritual beginning, instead of this Queen energy. You want, yeah, I think you're hoping that this cranky energy will end and be rebirthed as a new spiritual path. Okay, so this very well could be an Aries that you're hoping takes that leap of faith and starts anew. It doesn't really quite make sense to me, but I'm sure it makes sense to you. I don't have Taurus in my chart. I am, however, a Libra, so I'm part of the Empress card with you. Now, this is your current state of being here. This is a knight. Knights are bringers of change. So here is some change as well. This is your current state of being or your environment. But it's the thing here is, okay, yeah. Yeah. This is sharp words and aggression. This is the threat of war. The Knight of Swords goes to war. And when they're in the reverse, it's not really the nice kind of war. And this knight moves too fast. This knight will start things and then not finish them because it gets boring after a while. So it's somebody who starts things. They're good at starting things, but they don't finish things. There's that whole idea of starting something in this Wands energy. Yeah, you've these sharp words came from this Queen of Wands. Like I said, this could be an Aries, it could be a Leo or a Sagittarius, but this is fire energy. This is a fiery temper that you're hoping will have. Yeah, I just heard that we'll hit the reset button. Hit the reset button. Like I said, the Empress is all the queens, and this is major arcana. So this person right now is in a queen energy, minor arcana, and you're hoping this person will hit the reset button, start again in their spiritual path, and become major arcana again, spiritual, okay? Yeah, and this is, somebody just said something really hurtful to you. They were just like they went to war, and I'm thinking it's this queen. Now, this queen doesn't have to be a woman, okay? It's somebody who is like exhausted and cranky because of it. That's the Queen of Wands in the reverse. She spread herself out too thin. She's gone through too much, and now she just doesn't have the ability to be patient enough. And now she's saying things like that, you know, sharp words. The next energy you have is your fear, and this is a resolution. This is the Five of Wands. Fives are changes. This is a conflict. But this, in the reverse, is the Five of Wands is a resolution. You don't, maybe, uh-oh. Now I don't remember if this was right side up or not. Okay, well, I'll just explain it both ways, but because I can't pause my camera and then go back and see, because then I'll have to splice two videos together, which takes a really long time. So I'm going to read it two ways. The Five of Wands is a conflict, but everybody is better for it at the end. Okay? It's a lot of drama. There's more fiery tempers going on here because Wands is fire. Okay? But like I said, oftentimes what this is like fights with family, but then everybody makes up later on and everybody's learned and they're much better for it. So when it's in the reverse, that's basically what I'm feeling from this, is the like some sort of resolution. As a fear card, this would be this would make sense if you want to get away from somebody that you've had these conflicts with. You don't want to make up with them anymore. You don't want any more conflict. So maybe that is the tricky situation that's going on here with this Knight of Swords and also with this deception here. But there is going to be a big change. And it ends here with the potential outcome is the Knight of Cups. Now the Knight of Cups is the Prince Charming, Knight in shining armor. Knights are also movement. Here is a change. Okay, so from this Knight of Swords, another knight or you or someone is going to be either offering an apology or some sort of cup of love. Okay, this could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy, but it doesn't have to. But like I said, this is some sort of movement. Okay, this is not stagnation. This is movement. Someone comes in and they have a cup of love to offer, whether that cup of love is an apology or it's a hey, I love you, or you know, maybe even like a positive pregnancy test, you know. Now this is the energy that is the underlying energy of this whole read. Somebody has been very cold. Okay. Now the King of Swords is also Archangel Michael energy, but the last few weeks in a lot of my personal readings for me that I get from others or watch on YouTube, this King of Swords lately, this King of Swords energy has been somebody who's been very cold, very stoic, who has been cutting people out of their lives, who have been saying really cold words to people. Okay, so we've got this Queen in the reverse. We've got this Knight of Swords with the harsh words. And then we've got this King of Swords, is that he, maybe somebody cut him out, or he cut others out of his life. He can be rather ruthless and very cold. Okay, so that's what I'm getting. I mean, so here with the Knight of Swords, these harsh words made some kind of change because of this Knight energy. Okay, so this person may be a man, but they are very masculine energy. Just because they're being shown here as this Queen of Wands in the reverse doesn't mean that they're a woman. It just means that I just feel like it's kind of like an explanation for you, Taurus, of why you got these harsh words or why you got cut out. Okay? Because this person is exhausted. So I bet you what this is this person will come in and say, look, I'm sorry, I was just tired. And when we have this here with the card of rest, and it's in the reverse, yeah, this person is exhausted. But because this not resting is moving out of your life at this time, after this apology, there may be some rest coming for this person. Yeah, and what that would do, that would be a rebirth, a reset button. Let's see what else is under this guy here, though. Yeah. Okay, so this person felt left out. They felt destitute. They felt like they didn't have any money. This is a change. This is a 5. This was a huge change for them. Something that really made them feel left out in the cold, like they got cut out. Or maybe they did this to someone else. But it is the bird who is outside, right? Let's see what else is under here. The Hanged Man. Yeah, this is a Sagittarius energy. Sometimes this is the salamander is fire. Okay, so this person or your life was in suspension for a long time. Things were just held up, but it was supposed to be, because that's a major arcana card. All right, let's go ahead and get your oracle cards, and we'll close out your reading. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. I also love your comments. I love to see how this resonates. I love to see how, your stories, I would love it if somebody goes, yes, I just found out I'm pregnant, or, oh, it's not that I'm pregnant, it's this, or, I love those types of comments. It really helps me out, really makes my day. Also, check out my books. Everybody who has really loves them. I'm reading them aloud, so you could put them on and, just take a bath and listen to them, or, tell everybody, look, I want an hour a day or an hour a week so I can listen, and, just see how you like it, because everybody really likes it a lot, and they all keep telling me that they want to see it up on the big screen, like a movie or a cable show or something, like Game of Thrones or something, and man, I'm right up there with them, because that would be awesome. I love writing my books. Okay, so there's one. Let's try it again. No. Okay, that's enough, because they all wanted to come out. They're like, you want us to talk? We will talk. Oh, yeah. See? Loss, grief, sadness, and resurrection. This is exactly what I was talking about. Okay, this person that was rude to you, this can also feel like grief when you're taking a time out to recover, trying to recover from what happened. Okay, trying to recover mentally, trying to get your peace of mind back. So that's loss, grief, sadness, and then the resurrection part here, the death and rebirth, the reset. Yeah. Thinking of you, a loving thought and serendipity. So this person loves you. This person is going to probably offer you an apology. They do love you very much. And with this serendipity here, I think something that may seem really lucky might happen, so that you come across this person and they're like, you know what, look, I'm so sorry. You know, like maybe you guys are shopping and you run into each other in the same place, and they're just like, look, I've been thinking about you a lot. I've been thinking about what I said. I was just so tired. I've been going through so much. I'm so sorry. Right? Sacred journey. Yeah. Okay. This is about sacred journeys, life cycles, family, transformation. Okay, so this is probably somebody in your family. Sacred journey. This is the Fool energy. The sacred journey. This is the beginning of the sacred journey. This is what it is all about. Of course, like I said, I'm a reader for people who are on their sacred journeys. And I decided to just start telling people that, so that I could just focus on it. I'm not just going to give you like a love and finance reading. I'm all about the sacred journey. Okay. So this, yeah, life cycles, family, transformation, family tree. Look. That's the Star of David again, right there. So these two connect. This is a mother. Okay? So if you are pregnant, this is your sacred journey. And you will definitely be transforming. Okay? Start putting that cocoa butter on like right now. How exciting. I really hope that you guys are pregnant. That is so beautiful. Moonlight Goddess, repressed emotions, healing, and reflection. Okay, so yeah, now you see this Queen of Wands here. If this was a man, this is their feminine energy, okay? But if it's a woman, it's the same thing, okay? This is feminine energy here, that they're tired, so they said these things. But this came out because of emotions they've been repressing, because they've been healing, and they've also been reflecting. So there's that whole reversal of the, no peace of mind, probably thinking a lot, not getting really any rest. The repressed emotions are from somebody. They don't have to just be physically tired. They can be emotionally tired, emotionally exhausted. Okay, so the feminine side came out and ripped you a new one with this Knight of Swords energy here. But they are healing. That is the Four of Swords again. This is healing and reflection right here, okay? This is the card of healing. They're going to experience this soon. They're like this right now, but pretty soon they're going to start going through this healing. And the reflection. Reflection, here is the Moonlight Goddess, okay? So this, look at, she's got, okay, Spirit has been showing me things, how cards talk to one another with their images. Okay, so she's got wings, then this bird has wings. She's got the moon behind her head. She's got the moon on her head. She is surrounded by blue. She is surrounded by blue. Okay, now here she's even surrounded by blue lotuses. But here she's surrounded by water. So there's the reflection as well. Okay. And we often, when we think of moonlight, we often think of the moon reflecting on water. And like I said, here we've got water too, here with this Scorpio energy. Yep, okay. Now let's get the card from April's deck, and I'll read that section to you. First, before I forget, how much control you have over this situation, I can gauge that by the number of major arcana to minor. And that's only in the spread, not this one, okay? So that is 2. The High Priest, 3. the High Priestess, the Empress, and Death card. So these energies are from your divine blueprint. These are the important ones. This energy right here, your Empress energy, your intuition energy, and the death and rebirth, the resurrection energy. This is these other energies are the energies from the 3D that push, that support these lessons, these energies, but these are the ones that are important to your divine blueprint, okay? So this death and rebirth, oh dear, sorry guys. That happened yesterday too. I think this little thing that I've got my phone set up on is getting a little bit weaker. Or maybe I need to stop hitting it with my elbow. I'm recording this early. I know that today is Monday, Labor Day here in the United States. Wow, my ring almost came off. But I'm recording it on Thursday, the Thursday before Labor Day, because I'm going to be away. So I really like these cards of April's because I can do it this way. Other cards I can't. They just won't go lengthwise for me. And also they're slippery enough that I can do this way. So I really like these cards. What have you to say through April's wisdom? It's getting a little hard to hold because they are a little bit slippery. They're very smooth, like they're laminated. They're very high quality. They don't seem to have, I think they're laminated, yeah. It's almost like they're plastic, but they're not. May I please have a card? I'm going to do this one more time. If nothing pops out, I'm going to split the deck and take one that way. Okay. Spirit's like, no, you don't have to do that. Here you go. I was just messing with you. Oh, thanks a lot. Oh, look at that. Yay. Joy. Joy is coming to your heart. Notice how this lily is in the shape of a heart, and in almost all of the cup cards, you see lilies. Lilies are the themes, okay? So these are talking together. This Knight of Cups is going to bring something that brings joy to everybody. Yay! Okay, so she's got all her cards alphabetically arranged in her book, so I should be able to find it very quickly. Wow, there's a lot of eyes. Okay, here we go. Oh, wow, it's the one right after intuition. Okay, so, all right, joy. What a beautiful card. What brings you joy? How can you provide this life-affirming feeling to those around you? What is life if there is no joy in it? Happy moments where we are immersed in joy renew our spirit and infuse us with the energy we need to stay vital and healthy. This card is encouraging you to find and be a source of joy for yourself and others. It is an indication of a positive turn of events. Yay! Yes, yes. You know, I don't have time to read all of this because my phone will automatically split one video into two, and then, like I said, I have to splice, and the program that I have on my phone takes a long time, so I try to do this all in one video. But if you, I do think I have the link in the description box, but I will. I have the description box links, the link for April. Oh my God, spit it out. You can purchase her deck here, and she's got more in here as well that I could be reading, but I, you know, like I said, I try to hurry up here because my phone will just cut me off. So check it out. This is really beautiful. It looks like everything is going to turn out fine. I think that you're going to get an apology and everything is going to turn around for the better. That's what I have for you at this time, Taurus. I hope you enjoyed your reading. See you next time.